In this video, we are going to talk about how Eminem spends his millions. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Eminem's net worth is expected to be $230 million in 2022. This makes him one of the wealthiest rappers in the world, among Dr. Dre, Sean Combs, Jay-Z, and others. Eminem, or Marshall Mathers, aka Slim Shady, is a Missouri-born American rapper. He is without a doubt the most well-known and influential white rapper in hip-hop, breaking rap music preconceptions. Eminem, one of the best-selling hip-hop artists of all time, is now 44 years old. Childhood Marshall Mathers was born on October 17, 1972, in St. Joseph, Missouri. His father, Bruce, abandoned them and relocated to California to establish a new family. Eminem had a difficult upbringing and was often tormented and beaten up at school. When Eminem's family lived in Detroit, their house was in a mostly black area, and he was a victim of racist beatings at the time. Before discovering hip-hop, he was a huge fan of comic books and storytelling. When he was 17, he dropped out of Lincoln High School and worked at several jobs to help pay the expenses. His mother often threw him out of the home and neglected him. Eminem would turn on his music and start producing songs whenever she went to play bingo. Career Eminem began competing in rap fights with his buddy Mike Ruby when he was just 14 years old. As his fame developed, he was approached by various rap groups, including New Jack's, Soul Intent, and D12. His debut solo album, Infinite, was released in 1996 and was a commercial disaster, owing mostly to Eminem's style and the reactions people had to it at the time. He was advised that his style was not suitable for hip-hop, which just encouraged him to write more rhymes. Dr. Dre, the founder of Aftermath Entertainment, saw him in 1997 and hired him. The Slim Shady LP was released 2 years later and went platinum. Eminem has since released many albums and sold over 40 million copies in the United States alone. He's worked with a diverse range of artists and even appeared in a film based on his life story. Eminem is now regarded as one of the finest, if not the best, rappers of all time. He's collaborated with almost every performer you can think of, including Ed Sheeran, 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, Rihanna, Drake, and others. What is Eminem's net worth? Eminem's net worth is estimated to be at $230 million as of 2022, placing him on the top of the list of the wealthiest rappers of all time. What does Eminem do with his money? Eminem paid $2 million for one of his residences. He, too, is a motor enthusiast. We begin with the Porsche Carrera GT, which costs $448,000. He owns another Porsche, which can be purchased new for roughly $184,000. He also enjoys wearing jewels. One of his necklaces is valued at $450,000. His Rolex Datejust Silver Jubilee, which retails for roughly $6,400, is one of his watches. Moving on to Eminem's Ferrari collection, his Ferrari 599 GTO is a true beast, costing an estimated $370,000. It is the third Ferrari GTO model, after the 250 GTO and the 288 GTO. Eminem's $250 million net worth is spent in 6 ways: obsession with comic books. When we say Eminem is obsessed with comic books, we mean it. The rapper doesn't make much of this collection, but fans who pay attention are well aware of how much Eminem appreciates his collection of high-priced comic books. Many of his songs include allusions to comic books, and his persona has featured in a few comic books as well. Aside from the fact that he has a large collection of comic books, one in particular sticks out as an example of how precious this collection is. There is one, just one, out of hundreds, that is worth well over $1 million. Yes, Eminem possesses a pristine condition Amazing Fantasy No. 15 comic book, which is so rare and precious that he could simply throw away the rest of his collection and still be alright. His parents' family. Anyone who has heard Eminem's songs knows how much he adores his daughter, Haley. She's the apple of his eye and the center of his universe, and everything he does is to make her life better. Eminem worked hard to pay for his daughter's schooling, hoping to provide her the sort of life he never had. He now appreciates being able to cater to his daughter's every need. He also takes joy in caring for his 2 adopted children, and Eminem can easily open his pocketbook if his family wants or needs anything. Real estate is expensive. Rapper life often entails high-priced real estate in Hollywood's most wealthy regions, but Eminem has always been devoted to his birthplace of Detroit. He formerly possessed a luxurious estate in Detroit that was a jaw-dropping 17,500 square foot property, and he subsequently bought a mansion in Rochester Hills that is 15,000 square feet. This opulent mansion features 9 bedrooms, each with its own ensuite, an immense tennis court, a waterfall pool, and, of course, a big guest house on the site for party purposes. It's no secret that Eminem lives in luxury, with every contemporary amenity at his fingertips, and his current property is reported to be worth $5 million. Eminem has been able to afford considerably larger property than his other musicians who seek premium real estate in Hollywood, since he has purchased inside his own area. Extremely Hot Wheels Eminem is considerably more concerned with conserving money than he is with spending it, but he's a gearhead through and through, and he doesn't hold back when it comes to automobile buying. Eminem's garage is filled with fantastic, drool-worthy automobiles, owing to his craving for speed and respect for nimble supercars. His collection of over 12 automobiles includes a $150,000 Aston Martin the 5TH8 Phantom that can reach 100 km per hour in less than 3 seconds, and a highly rare 575 Ferrari, one of just 2,000 ever manufactured. He also possesses an Audi R8 Spider and a Ford GT. In spite of having multiple beautiful machines, Eminem's enthusiasm for Porsches surely gets the center. His Porsche collection includes a rare Porsche Carrera GT, a Porsche 911 GT3 RS4, and a Porsche GT2 valued $330,000 before customizing. Luxurious watches, another area Eminem appears comfortable investing on, is his watch collection. He has a fondness for Rolex watches and has so many in his collection that they're too challenging to name. Of course, he doesn't simply purchase any Rolex on the market, only the most magnificent, rare models are the ones he wants. To give value to the idea that he spends excessively on his watches, Heavy reports on this as being one of the first selfish purchases he made when he started to make huge money. His manager vividly recalls Eminem's surprise when he contacted him to inquire whether there was enough money coming in to buy one without putting his daughter's school fund at jeopardy. Charity's one of the finest things Eminem has is his modest demeanor and his ability to remain grounded in spite of his increased degree of fame and money. He keeps loyal to his origins and never forgets where he came from. He discreetly gives gifts to his hometown of Detroit and never comes out in quest of the recognition connected with his benevolence. The U.S. News claims that Eminem gives to food banks frequently and is a donor to the 8 Mile Boulevard Association, which strives to restore the public transit infrastructure in the Detroit region. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.